or is strategic planning something separate from having the business plan and the marketing plan?
Yeah, so strategic planning is the act of making a specific plan of action, right? A specific plan and how you're going to do A, B, C, and D. So when it's strategic plan for your business, you want to kind of have an idea of what it is that you're doing. So like if you're selling pens, in your research, you ask yourself, like, who are you selling the pens to, right? So you're selling pens, that's your product or that's your service, right? Who are you selling the pens to? Are you selling it? Does the gender matter? Does the location matter? Does the age matter? And maybe you want to sell a certain color. Do all the colors matter? Is it, do you want to just sell blue pens or light blue pens and so forth? And so one of the things I think sometimes I find when I speak to people or clients and so forth, they don't always do the research component of it. They use their gut feeling, and gut feeling can take you a long way. There's nothing wrong with that. And if your gut feeling comes from practical, hands-on experience, and that's good. But, taking a survey, reaching out to people who could potentially be your customers or clients, kind of figure out what it is they actually want or need, it's going to be huge, And that also tells you how you're going to talk. How is your messaging? If you're speaking to a hip hop crowd versus maybe a crowd that, loves country music or something to that effect versus maybe an 8th grade education, it's going to be different. I remember one time I was speaking to a group of, it was like, I think they're a 3rd grade. So they're pretty young, and so I was using practice as an example of how to progress, right? And so I used the examples of initially Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. So people that know that they're kind of an old school basketball people, but their work ethic kind of set the platform for the people they are today, right? So you talk about Magic Johnson, he talks about shooting 600 baskets, and sometimes I got to go shoot another 50 because Larry Bird might be shooting that much. And if you know anything about their rivalry, they were big time, right? But the audience matters because when I spoke in front of the 3rd graders, I asked them, I had them show a picture of Magic Johnson, a picture of Larry Bird. They had no clue who they were, right? But when I showed them the picture of obviously Steph Curry and LeBron, somebody more current to their age, you know what I mean? They knew exactly who they were, That's a simple example of like, who is your audience, right? Who are you trying to target?
Now,